Doing a little tree prepper here. So a part of your annual maintenance for your fireplace needs to be chimney maintenance. So that's wood stovepipe that is on there and rigged up because the chimney used to be here. And then if you look there, that's the roof. So in the wintertime, what would happen is the wind would blow across, hit the roof, come back, push smoke back down in the chimney. So by doing this, it's still a little crooked, but it all came apart today, and I'll show you the other part that was worked on. So this is creosote out of the pipe. There's a shit pot load more up on the roof. All right, so I used a welding blanket to replace some stuff I had on the bottom. I may have to cut up more and take it all apart and do it again. I hope not, but these are fireproof ACUs from when I was in the Army and in Iraq, so they literally will not burn. So that, I mean, that's a good thing, but because they won't burn, it makes them really hot to wear in the heat. But when you're dealing with vehicle fires and petroleum fires, some IEDs, that's, if your shit's not blowing off, then that's a good thing to have. So before I did this, and this took about 3.5 hours, I put the first base coat on the back porch of the section I'm working on the baseboard. I'll do the second coat tomorrow, and then I probably won't get anything else done on it until Wednesday. I'll caulk it, and then I can start moving shit where I want it to be back there on that side. Wednesday afternoon, Thursday. I've got an oven range that I pulled out that I got to move somewhere until I got time to work on it. We actually really want to repair it and then put it back because it's better than the new one we bought. The new one is nice, but the new one doesn't have any safety features to keep the knobs from being turned on, and we have a dog. Either the dog or maybe I mistakenly touched it or leaned up against it and turned it, but we had a burner come on without us knowing how, and we could have had a fire, so we need to get rid of the one we just bought. So part of your annual maintenance, part of your annual prep, it's not cold enough here for a fire. In 2 weeks, 3 weeks, for sure in a month it will be. We really only have a fire season from basically late November till as early as early March. But typically these days it's been the end of March to burn a fire. So that's 3 months. And then I have the fire thing on the back porch that I got to look into a different solution, but until then I'm going to go buy 3 or 4 more welding blankets. So they're not very thick, but they're supposed to be good up to 500 plus fucking degrees. So this should be enough for what I need it to do. So anyway, keep prepping. Work on everything you got to work on. There's life requirements and everything else. This is shit I planned to do last week, but I got stuck working on my wife's Jeep, and assuming when she gets in it day after tomorrow to go to work, then it should be good to go. Actually today's Monday, so she's gonna go to work tomorrow, so so hopefully when she gets in it in the morning it still starts and runs. But keep prepping. You know, I told you to take your foot off the gas. Now I'm telling you to put it back on it, but not, you know, you don't have to mash it and go full throttle. You just make steady progress. So I ordered $1,000 of ammo Friday before the election. It showed up Wednesday. I haven't actually opened the boxes yet, but I got 400 rounds of 308, and I think 400 or 600 rounds of 45, and then 1,500 rounds of 22 LR. So my dogs are hunting, so I think there's a cat living in the area. As long as it eats rats, I don't give a shit. It eats a chicken and it's getting 12 gauged. So yeah, just keep prepping, keep working on everything. Pick a subject, get it to a certain area, then move on. If you can work on more than two at once, that's really good. And they talk about it over and over and over when you go to the grocery store. Instead of just buying what you absolutely need, go ahead and buy a couple extra cans here and there, and then you'll be surprised how quickly that will add up. It's too fucking quiet. There's something off, something weird. So, if you ain't thinking about that, then you should, because it's a bad indication. So, I still think they got something up their sleeve. That they're too fucking calm. And then I watched Angry Prepper, and he talked about some absolute crazy shit that might happen. So keep your head on a swivel, folks. Keep prepping. Information is knowledge and power. Live a little, prep a lot, share love. Chief Prepper, out.